So a few weeks ago, New York politician Anthony Weiner was recently confessed to submitting and sending messages, sexual messages to a woman who was not his wife, and he got in trouble for it. And he came out and he apologized and all that, and he took a lot of flack for it. And look, all I'm saying is he's not the first politician to be doing this. So people blew it way out of proportion. He sent messages. People have actually done things with these type of women. And this isn't the first one. It was probably like, hey, this is Anthony again. I was just wondering, if you wanted to see, my penis, and it's kind of old because my wife hasn't really touched it in a while. But just to let you know, I'm running for governor, so I would love to have you a part of my party. Really, like, people, calm down. Like, all I'm saying is, he ain't the first one. There's been many, many other people doing this. All right. Last week, Eagles wide receiver Riley Cooper recently said a racial slur. It was either nigger or nigga, and I'm allowed to say that because, I'm black. Y'all don't go through what I do. And he took a lot of flack for it at a Kenny Chesney concert. And Kenny Chesney came, and I remember Kenny Chesney came out and was all like, well, I didn't know that happened. But it's like, look, calm down. Look, all I'm saying is, he's not the first white guy to say it, and he's not the last white guy to say it, okay? People need to calm down on Riley Cooper, okay? Though he said it, and he said it around a whole bunch of people, I'm pretty sure there wasn't that many black people at the Kenny Chesney concert. People just took, photoed it, and, recorded it, and was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he said that, he's so racist. No, he's not racist. He's on a team full of black people, and yeah, he might have said it, but it's like, come on now. Really? 3 years later that he's been on the team, he now decides to say, oh man, I'll fight every nigga here. Let's go. I'll fight every nigga here. Come on now. All I'm saying is, calm down, people. All right, you taking this, like, I know he's a bigger figure and all, but but just don't blow it way out of proportion. He has, there's been other white people who said it worse and have done things worse after that. He said it, apologized, went to go get help because he said it, and now and now everybody's just, hey, I'm sorry, like, oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not. Please. Paula Dean said it now, and she went beyond that. So let's calm down on Riley Cooper, alright? All I'm saying is, leave the boy alone. Alright, leave the boy alone. When it comes to dipping into company ink, just be careful. When it comes to dipping into God's ink, and I mean just like with the church girls and everything like that, be super extra careful, okay? You can't dip around as much as you want to as if you would at work. You're doing this at church. And, there's a difference from company to God's ink. Because one, you're just going there, for money and everything like that. You're trying to get something off the side. The other one, you're worshiping something, a higher power that you believe in. And if you dip into his ink, his angelic symbols that he's supposed to be put on this earth, he gonna get you back somehow, but he's not gonna smite you and be like, oh, go to hell. How dare you do that to my women? And people gotta throw holy water on you. No. It's just the way it is. But just be careful when you dip into the company ink and God's ink. You gotta be super really careful, man. All right. I mean, I've seen so much, and it's just, it gets nasty, it gets crazy, it gets ridiculous. People go things way out of proportion, and people get hurt, feelings get hurt. People leave the church. People leave people in the church. Bring people to leave them with the church. I mean, it's just a lot. So be careful. Just be. All I'm saying is, when you dip in God's ink, respect it a little bit more, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And, this is on the personal side for me. The type of girl I'm looking for, of course, is, I would love to date an Asian. I love to date an Asian girl. I don't know why. It's just weird. I mean, I would rather date an Asian girl before, a black girl, and maybe even I'll date an Asian girl, a Latina, and a white girl before a black girl. And it's nothing like I'm not racist or anything like that. I'm not, you know, I grew up in the suburbs, but there's only 2 black families on the street. So it's kind of just how I grew up upon, you know. I got my first kiss by a Latina girl, and it was by my best friend's sister. And it felt, I was like, oh my God. Yo, I nearly fainted. I was like, I was 13. But, yeah, I mean, all I'm saying is I just want my Asian persuasion. And it's just, it might be stupid and all, but it is what it is. I just felt like confessing that because it's just been on my mind all week. It's just like, man, I'm not that type of black guy though, to beat somebody, beat a girl. I'm not. I'm too soft. I mean, I laugh at everything. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see y'all next week. Be good, of course. Happy Wednesday to you. Have a good week. I hope to see some of y'all this weekend, whatever. Kenny Radical out. Be good, y'all.